This tape is generating intense interest. In just 48 hours, it's become the single most talked about story of the entire 2016 election on Facebook, with millions and millions of people discussing it on the social network. As we said a moment ago, we do want to bring in questions from voters around the country via social media, and our first stays on this topic. Jeff from Ohio asks on Facebook, Trump says the campaign has changed him. When did that happen? So, Mr. Trump, let me add to that. When you walked off that bus at age 59, were you a different man, or did that behavior continue until just recently? And you have 2 minutes for this.
As I told you, that was locker room talk. I'm not proud of it. I am a person who has great respect for people, for my family, for the people of this country, and certainly I'm not proud of it. But that was something that happened. If you look at Bill Clinton, far worse, minor words, and his was action. His was what he's done to women. There's never been anybody in the history of politics in this nation that's been so abusive to women. So you can say any way you want to say it, but Bill Clinton was abusive to women. Hillary Clinton attacked those same women and attacked them viciously. 4 of them here tonight. One of the women, who is a wonderful woman, at 12 years old, was raped at 12. Her client, she represented, got him off, and she's seen laughing on 2 separate occasions, laughing at the girl who was raped. Kathy Shelton, that young woman, is here with us tonight. So don't tell me about words. I apologize for those words. But it is things that people say. But what President Clinton did, he was impeached. He lost his license to practice law. He had to pay an $850,000 fine to one of the women, Paula Jones, who's also here tonight. And I will tell you that when Hillary brings up a point like that, and she talks about words that I said 11 years ago, I think it's disgraceful, and I think she should be ashamed of herself, if you want to know the truth.
Can we please hold the applause? Secretary Clinton, you have 2 minutes.
Well, first, let me start by saying that so much of what he's just said is not right, but he gets to run his campaign any way he chooses. He gets to decide what he wants to talk about. Instead of answering people's questions, talking about our agenda, laying out the plans that we have that we think can make a better life and a better country, that's his choice. When I hear something like that, I am reminded of what my friend Michelle Obama advised us all. When they go low, you go high. And look, if this were just about one video, maybe what he's saying tonight would be understandable. But everyone can draw their own conclusions at this point about whether or not the man in the video or the man on the stage respects women. But he never apologizes for anything to anyone. He never apologized to Mr. and Mrs. Khan, the Gold Star family, whose son, Captain Khan, died in the line of duty in Iraq, and Donald insulted and attacked them for weeks over their religion. He never apologized to the distinguished federal judge who was born in Indiana. But Donald said he couldn't be trusted to be a judge because his parents were, quote, Mexican. He never apologized to the reporter that he mimicked and mocked on national television and our children were watching. And he never apologized for the racist lie that President Obama was not born in the United States of America. He owes the president an apology, he owes our country an apology, and he needs to take responsibility for his actions and his words.
Putin. I don't know Putin. He said nice things about me. If we got along well, that would be good.
Well, that's because he'd rather have a puppet as president of the United States.
No puppet.
And it's pretty clear.
You're the puppet.
It's absolutely
She doesn't like Putin because Putin has outsmarted her at every step of the way. Excuse me. She's been proven to be a liar on so many different ways. This is just another lie. Excuse me. My turn.
The
Such a
Social
nasty
Security
woman.
Trust Fund. He held a number of big rallies where he said that he could not possibly have done those things to those women because they were not attractive enough for
I did not
them
say
to be
that.
assaulted.
I did not say that.
In fact, he went on to say...
But did not say that.
It's her 2 minutes.
The
I understand, and the
discussion-
specific question went to pay for play. Do you want to
Well,
talk
but
about
there
that?
is
Well,
no,
I think, look,
but there
I
is
think
no
that it's
evidence.
been
But
very
there
well
is,
Let's ask
there
Mr.
is a
Trump.
lot of
It's
evidence
been very
about
well
the
studied.
very good work
And it's a
the
criminal
high
enterprise,
rankings that
and
the
so many
Clinton
Please let
people know
Mr.
it.
Trump speak.
Foundation
It's a
have gotten
criminal
for their work.
enterprise. Let me just explain.
No,
All
but
of her
we heard
donors,
this.
most of her donors
Mr. Trump,
have done the same thing as I did.
Okay.
Well,
And you know
in
what she
fact,
should have done?
folks, we heard
and
this
you know,
is-
Hillary, what you should have done?
There was even a time when he didn't get an Emmy for his TV program 3 years in a row, and he started tweeting that the Emmys were rigged against
Should have
him.
gotten it.
He always is looking for some
Chris, we don't
conspiracy.
gain anything.
He has all these
Iran is taking
conspiracy
over Iraq.
theories.
Secretary Clinton,
And
Iran
his-
is taking
his
over Iraq.
conspiracy
We don't
theories,
gain
Secretary
which
Clinton,
he's been
we would have
spewing
gained
out
if they did it by
for
surprise.
quite some
Wait.
time.
Secretary Clinton,
And
it's
he
an open
says
discussion.
he
Let
says
Secretary-
he's
We would have gained if
now
they did it by
unfit.
Secretary, please
They
let
did not
Mr.
do
Trump
that.
speak.
He's unfit,
Go ahead.
and he proves it every
No,
time
you
he
are the
talks.
one.